You spent 8 hours in bed, the room was quiet, and you finally had a chance to rest. But when the alarm goes off, you don't feel refreshed. Instead, your head feels heavy, your eyes are stinging, and you feel like you've been hit by a truck. Why is it that sometimes, the more you sleep, the more exhausted you feel? It turns out that waking up tired isn't just bad luck. It's a biological signal that something went wrong during your transition from the dream world to reality. Today, we're going to look into the science of sleep inertia and the 5 surprising reasons why your morning energy is being stolen. The first and most common culprit is something scientists call sleep inertia. This is the physiological state of grogginess and impaired cognitive performance that occurs immediately after waking up. When you are asleep, your brain transitions through various stages, including deep sleep and REM sleep. If your alarm goes off while you are in the middle of a deep sleep stage, your brain is essentially shocked out of a state it wasn't ready to leave. This leaves you feeling disoriented and heavy-headed, while sleep inertia usually fades within 30 to 60 minutes. If you've been consistently sleep-deprived, that grogginess can linger for hours. The second reason involves your internal body clock, known as the circadian rhythm. Your body relies on consistency. If you go to bed at 10 p.m. during the week but stay up until 2 a.m. on the weekends, you are giving yourself what experts call social jet lag. Your brain becomes confused about when it should be releasing melatonin, the sleep hormone, and when it should be releasing cortisol to wake you up. When your internal clock is out of sync with your alarm clock, you wake up in a biological no man's land, feeling drained regardless of how many hours you actually slept. Thirdly, let's talk about your environment, specifically light and temperature. Your brain is highly sensitive to blue light from smartphones and computers. If you spend the last hour of your day scrolling through social media, that blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin production. Furthermore, if your room is too warm, your body cannot drop its core temperature, which is a necessary step for deep, restorative sleep. You might be unconscious for 8 hours, but without that temperature drop, your sleep quality remains shallow, leaving you exhausted the next morning. Another silent energy thief is what you consume before bed. While a nightcap of alcohol might help you fall asleep faster, it actually destroys the quality of your sleep. Alcohol fragments your sleep architecture, preventing you from reaching the deep REM cycles where your brain truly recovers. Similarly, caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours. That afternoon coffee might still be circulating in your system at midnight, keeping your brain in a state of high alert even while you are trying to rest. Even mild dehydration can play a role. When you are dehydrated, your blood volume drops, making your heart work harder and leaving you feeling lethargic upon waking. Finally, it's important to consider underlying health issues like sleep apnea. This is a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night. Most people don't even realize they have it, but it forces the brain to wake up momentarily hundreds of times to gasp for air. This prevents you from ever reaching the deep stages of sleep required for energy. If you snore loudly or feel exhausted every single day regardless of your habits, it's a sign that you should consult a professional. Fixing your morning fatigue starts with respecting the 90-minute sleep cycle and keeping a consistent schedule. Your body wants to heal. You just have to give it the right environment to do so. If you found this explanation helpful, please hit the like button and let us know in the comments. How many hours of sleep did you get last night? Don't forget to share this video with a friend who is always tired and subscribe for more deep dives into your health and science. Thanks for watching.